do some news. We got some updates. So we have David's manager breaks his silence on the teenager found dead in his client's trunk. Oh shit. Singer David Josh Marshall broke his silence about the ongoing investigation into the death of Celeste Rivas, 15. She was found dead in the Tesla trunk. Apparently, David took to TikTok to address the comments accusing him of the death. Marshall, who owns record label and media company Mogul Vision, denied any involvement. One TikTok member said she thought Marshall killed the girl, to which he said, "How dare you say something like this with no facts?" Well, I mean, people take the fact that there's a dead person in your car, literally, and right, it's your name's on the right. That is your car, but for some reason you don't drive it that much, right? So it's like, anyways. He then said this video is false and the person is misinformed. This is the only time I'll speak on the matter for now. I mean, he's not wrong, and right, the police have not arrested him. He is under investigation because it is his vehicle, right? It is his property. So now they're obviously asking questions as to what is going on. But yeah. This has been a tough time for my family as I am a father of 3 children. I received no emails and I'm no one's roommate. I live full-time at home with my wife and kids. My daughter is 14 and this news is affecting so many lives. I never received any emails. I had zero knowledge of anything and I don't live in California. Well, I mean, that's not your problem. Well, I mean, that's not... I mean, the allegations is it's your car. Also, I work remotely 95% of the time. What? Anyways, of the time, and my job doesn't require me to have much interaction with any of my clients, David, as there is many others that work with him on a day-to-day capacity, not me. Oh, wait, what? Oh, is this the manager that's talking? Yeah, I guess this is David's manager that's talking. I hope the proper authorities get to the bottom of it soon. Let me remind people a lot of this is speculation and alleged. In the meantime, I mean, yes, innocent until proven guilty, blah, 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 yes. I'm with my family helping with them emotionally get through the news of this tragedy. Please report on factual information. Josh Marshall. So that's the, I'm guessing that's the manager. Marshall also stated that he did not live in the singer's Hollywood Hills home. I've never lived in that home. I live in an entirely different state with my family. I do not have access to any cameras nor anything on that property. Stop creating false narratives and assumptions. And then he shared another post later. This is for anyone that has spread misinformation about me that greatly affects myself and my family without any regard for the facts. Also, I hope the creator of this video pins my comment and corrects what she said with a new video. And anyone else making false comments or following a narrative about me that isn't true. Wait, who? So apparently there's some kind of... I guess there's a journalist? I don't know who he's referring to here. I'm guessing there's some kind of journalist who broke the video, I guess? I'm confused. This comes after news she had a very challenging home life. It has already been reported that the Celeste Rivas had trouble with her family at home prior to being found dismembered. But I hate... The issue I have with this is we don't know if that right? Was she dismembered because of the just being in the right locked in that area for so long, and just the state of decomposition, right, they were in? Or was it that they were already right dismembered, right, and put into the vehicle, right? We don't know at what right the events at to which what happened, right? So that's what they're trying to figure out. I don't even know if they can, given just how right how hyper decomposed the body is right now. Because apparently it's been sitting there for a while, right? But on Wednesday, TMZ shed more light on just how twisted her residence was, as the site reported that police were called over 11 times in just 1 year to the teenager's Lake Elsinore, California abode. The time frame was February 2024 to April 2025. The visits to the home were due to minor crimes and suspicious activity. Things were so bad at her home that one day cops were called a total of 3 times. Wait, okay, so let me get this straight. David already has a wife and kid, or has a wife and kids, right? So I'm guessing, then who is this? When did he get with this Celeste, right? Or is this a completely different Celeste, right? What's going on? The time frame was February 2020. Anyways, things were so bad at her home that one day cops were called a total of 3 times. The date for the triple stop was March 19, 2024. Rivas was reported missing just weeks later on April 5th, 2024. Marshall went on to TikTok to address comments accusing him of his alleged involvement in Rivas's death. Oh, okay. So Marshall is using his real. Oh, okay, that's why I got confused. David is just right is a his nickname. His real name is what, Marshall something. Oh no, it is, yeah, it is Josh Marshall, his manager. Okay. See, the thing is, he's trying right. He's speaking like he's David, right? That's the like that doesn't that doesn't help. I know you're just trying to convey his words, but it just sounds weird. You should just be like, my client had nothing to do with it, right? Instead, you instead you're saying I had no involvement, and it's like, dude, what? Who's who? Anyways, police even came to the house the same evening, and the family reported the teenager missing to ask questions. It was added that Rivas joked about running away from home with her ex-boyfriend in middle school, Damian Hernandez. Then she actually went through with it. Damian said that Rivas had arguments with her mother. The day the police stopped by her home 3 times was the same day surveillance video TMZ obtained from a liquor store in the same block as the family home showed Celeste's sister stopping by. The sister was trying to locate Celeste, and she even checked the liquor store surveillance video. On the video, there is a frame of Celeste running down the street and going out of the frame, according to the site. Then a vehicle is seen pulling out and driving off. It was not determined by the site if she was in the car. The footage came from a liquor store surveillance nearby with business owner Eli Nadaf. Sorry. Revealing he gave the clips Nadaf. Revealing he gave the clips to Rivas's family, and that it was the second time the teenager had run away from home. He said he often saw Rivas come into his store to buy soda, chips, and gum. The records state almost all the calls were listed as minor crime investigation, with the exception of one other call for suspicious circumstances. Lake Elsinore is a city in western Riverside County, California. It is a 2-hour drive south of Los Angeles, established as a city in 1888. It is on the shore of Lake Elsinore, a natural freshwater lake about 3,000 acre size. It was also odd the police visited her family at family's home at 9:29 p.m. right on April 5th, 2024. That is just about 29 minutes after her family reported her missing. Law enforcement agencies must take reports immediately, as the first few hours are crucial for finding a missing person. Well, right, the issue is she's a repeat, and they thought she would just go home, right, but no, it wasn't the case. I mean, right, she's been causing problems before. They know who it was. They thought they could take their time, and I guess, well, that was the wrong choice, right? Celeste's dismembered and decomposed body was found in the front trunk of a Tesla belonging to a singer David in September. Comes after police raided the we don't. Okay, for they keep pushing this because we don't know actually if that's true or not. Well, I mean, she's she's dismembered because of probably decomposition. But anyways, as we're leaving 20 month Hollywood Hills premises with multiple bags of evidence as well as a computer. Reached out to David for further comment. Rivas had been in the car for several weeks before it was discovered, according to police. Yeah, so there it is. Several weeks before it was discovered. So, yeah. And you can, right, and when they found the body, they said it was, right, it was in some kind of decomposed state. So it's like because of all, right, the weather, I'm guessing, and being locked in the small area for so long, right? So now they have to figure out what, if they can even figure out what exactly happened. Or what was the cause of death, right? LAPD Captain and Commanding Officer Scott M. Williams. Oh wait, did it? Death after the body was found inside a vehicle in Los Angeles impound parking lot on September 8th. Sorry, I don't read that. Oh shit! Oops, misclicked. But LAPD Captain and Commanding Officer Scott M. Williams told People on Sunday, "We know for sure that Celeste Rivas Hernandez died, and someone placed her body in the front trunk area of David Burke's, David's legal name, Tesla. We know that the Tesla had been parked at the location from which it was towed for several weeks. So it is very likely Celeste Rivas Hernandez had been dead for several weeks prior to her body being discovered." So that's what they're saying. And I mean, it checks out, right? Given what they said with the body. Anyways, the police captain added that the LAPD's robbery homicide division is still probing the case. Williams explained the Los Angeles County medical examiner not determined a cause of manner of her death. So we don't know for sure if anyone has any criminal culpability for her death beyond the concealment of her dead body. Right, law enforcement previously revealed that Rivas had run away from home multiple times and was described as coming from a troubled family environment. Before officials publicly identified Rivas as the victim, her mother told TMZ she believed her daughter had been dating someone named David. The investigation remains ongoing as the authorities work to determine how the teenager ended up in the trunk of the 20-year-old singer's car. Investigators made the grisly discovery after they were called to a Hollywood tow yard to investigate a foul stench coming from the front trunk of Burke's impounded Tesla Model Y. Inside they found Rivas dismembered, several severely decomposed, remains wrapped in plastic. Right. That means someone wrapped the. Right. So another right. The other thing tells me that in order to fit, well, I mean, she was young, so it's like she could. I don't know. It's hard to say. Was she dismembered before being placed in the trash, right, in that bag? Right. Apparently, she's in plastic wrap. So was she dismembered and then put into plastic wrap? Or was she in the plastic wrap already and then she decomposed and then she became dismembered, right? You see where I'm going with this, right? So it's hard to say. Or well, that's what they have to figure out. Right, the cause of death and how the turn of events happened. In search of blood evidence linked to the dismembered teenager. Oh yeah, that's sorry. I didn't read this. Police recently raided David's now vacated Hollywood Hills rental home. What was found during the search of the home is not clear. In a statement last week, a spokesman for the LAPD said several items of evidence were collected for analysis. Arrests have been made, and no suspects or persons of interest have been publicly named. Her GoFundMe page has collected $24,843 so far. There you have it. Wait, what? Girl found dead in David's Tesla was age 12 when they met. Friends finally tell the chilling truth. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Yo, I don't know, man. Jesus. Dude, this one's a fucking doozy, ain't it? Holy shit. You can see this is a high-profile case as it is, right? Given how big this David person is, I have no idea who this guy is. I just know he's some kind of singer. Had no idea. Oh yeah, apparently he was a Fortnite streamer too. I guess I don't fucking know. He was creating videos at one point. I'm like, I don't know, man. Holy shit. Fucking YouTubers. Any? Jeez. Blood's gangbanger linked to NYC Hookah Lounge. Oh wait, did I? Yeah. Shooting that killed 3, injured 10 more feds. So we got some more crazy shit, right? Gang violence. So, a reputed Bloods gangbanger was charged Wednesday in a caught-on-video shootout at a Brooklyn hookah lounge that left 3 dead and 10 others wounded, federal prosecutor said. So this was the this was the hookah lounge back in, when was this? 2024? Oh this is the most recent hookah lounge shooting, right? When was the incident? Oh, no, it was this year. Oh, in August. So they found the guy finally. All right, he did it back in August, so last month. All right, 17th. I completely forgot. I thought that was that? I thought that for whatever reason I thought that was last year. I don't know why. I mean, because there's probably something that happened recently last year too. Jesus. Uh. Anyways. For Elijah Ellie Spice Roy, 25, an associate of the 5'9" Brim's Bloods crew, was allegedly part of the crew involved in the deadly shootout with rival gang members at the crowded Taste of the City Lounge at August 17th. The U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York said, "Such a flagrant disregard for human life will not go unpunished, and this prosecution underscores the resolve of our office and law enforcement to eradicate gangs in the district." U.S. Attorney for the district, Joseph Nocella, said in a statement, "It is my hope that in this arrest we will give some comfort to the victims, loved ones, and the traumatized survivors of this heinous crime." So there you go. This is him. Alright, apparently that's the gun right there. Sorry, the picture, it's blurry because he's moving around. But here's everyone's running right now because of the gunshots. Hey, oh, you see the scramble right there? Oh, you see him get shot right there? He's shot. They had to pick, he had to get, oh, now he's, yeah, that's it. Alright. Oh, that's, I don't know, that person might have been shot. He was like, I don't know, he's holding his, fuck. This is the issue with people with their fucking pants hanging down like that. I don't know if they've been shot or because they're waddling like that, right? You shot? I can't tell. Your pants is like half down around your ass. Anyways. Nacella said the gang gunman turned the crowded club into a kill zone with more than 40 shots fired in the span of just 6 seconds. Holy shit. Well, luck, shit, man. Fuck. Man, they could have fucked up more people, honestly. Well, I mean, they killed 3, which is already bad enough. But, man, yeah, they shot 40 bullets, right? You're lucky that all those bullets didn't hit someone, right? Holy fuck. I mean, but right, you got, what, 13 counts? Or 13 individuals, so that's, right, that's 1 for each individual, and then you have the, right, the other crimes regarding those individuals, right? So, yeah, good, you're already looking at, like, probably, like, 5 or 6 different crimes with each individual, 4 different crimes, maybe. Yeah, this person is going to prison for life, or he's going to get, well, the death penalty, right? And well, do they do the death penalty in New York anymore? I don't think they do. Return, scramble over cover. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Nacelle said the gang gunman turned the crowd. Yeah, okay, yeah. The chilling footage shows 3 of the 5'9" Brims walking into the packed lounge, then opened fire. Oh shit, they just walked in and opened fire on a group of rivals across the room. So they were looking for a fight, right? They walked in immediately, pulled out the gats, right? They walked in immediately, pulled out the gats, and was like, gah, 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 right? Man. One of the 5'9" Brims member identified by the feds as Marvin St. Louis was among those killed. According to oh wait, he was killed? Oh shit. So they can't get any information from him. According to federal prosecutors, Roy and his fellow gangbangers walked into the lounge around 3 a.m., spotted members of the rival Folk Nation gangster disciples, or disciples, including, why? Who the fuck names them so? Anyways, Jamal Childs. Anyways, who was also killed? Jamal Childs, who was also killed when the shooting started. Roy fled the Big Apple for North Carolina after the shootout and was picked up there by federal agents on September 18th. He was named in an unsealed indictment with assault in aid of racketeering and with being a felon in possession of ammunition, prosecutor said. Crime scene tape all over still. The charges brought against Elijah Roy marks another step forward in our mission to dismantle the violent street gangs that terrorize our communities with illegal firearms, NYPD Commissioner Jessica Tisch said in a statement. Alleged associates of the 5'9" Brim gang turned a crowded club into a scene of carnage when they opened fire on their rivals. Yeah, there's another update on that guy. They found the dude. Alright. We got this maniac accused of setting Virginia City. Councilman on fire revealed his shocking motive to cops. Here's another update. Lunatic who set a Virginia lawmaker on fire claimed he tried to kill the councilman because he was allegedly having an affair with his wife. Oh, rip. A court heard Tuesday. Shootsy Michael Buckhays, 29, was arrested for allegedly attempting to burn Danville City councilman Lee Vogler alive, accused the married father of two of cheating with his wife. Mary Alice, local BJ, reported. Buckhays and Alice had filed for divorce just weeks before the suspect doused Vogler, 38, with 5 gallons of gas. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot. And allegedly set him on fire on July 30th. Brother, you didn't need 5 gallons. Holy fuck. On July 30th, leaving the councilman with burns covering up to 60% of his body. Michael Buckeye is 29, charged with attempted first-degree murder and aggravated malicious wounding. Right, because he planned it, he wanted to do it, right? Premeditation. While the motive had remained a mystery, Danville Police Sergeant Garrett Clay took the stand on Tuesday to reveal that Buckhays told police he set the person on fire who had an affair with his wife. Is the claim, right? That is the it remains unclear if there is any validity to Buckhays' claims that Vogler and Alice engaged in adultery. Hard to say, right? During the preliminary hearing, Clay also testified that Buck Hayes had told police that he purchased the gasoline from a local gas station with the intent to kill a Vogler. So there you have it, some premeditation, right? Buying things or using certain tools or equipment to do things for your heinous act, right? Stephen Sepley, an employee at the Showcase magazine business where Vogler worked, told the court that Buck Hayes chased Vogler with a bucket of gas. Jesus Christ, lighting him on fire outside the building. What the fuck? I'm surprised no one tried to stop him. Right after he poured the fucking gasoline on him. No one tried to stop him. Let him. Anyways. The victim's wife, Blair Vogler, said that along with the second and third degree burns on over half of his body, Vogler also suffered burn shock, septic shock, and damage to his lungs due to the smoke. Well, yeah. I mean, given when you get set on fire, you're lucky it didn't do fucking worse, right? She also said that it took 35% of his skin to cover the burn marks, with Vogler still recovering after undergoing multiple surgeries. Buck Hayes has been charged with attempted first-degree murder and aggravated malicious wounding, with his defense making no presentation at the hearing. Well, I mean, I don't think they can fucking... Well, what... there's not much you... I mean, look, they're gonna supply you with the shittiest motherfucking lawyer thing. Prosecutor for... Right? Defense attorney, whatever. Oh, man, you're fucked. Oh, Jesus. I mean, if it's caught on camera and everything, right? I mean, if they have a bunch of witnesses say, yeah, I saw that guy light that guy on fire. Well, you're fucked, man. That's it. That's a done deal. Let's do this one. So let's fucking the meme. Elderly man gifted 100K by influencer, kidnapped, robbed by relatives. Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's fucked up. A hard-up Detroit man was surprised with 100,000 for being nice to an influencer, was later kidnapped, beaten, and left tied up inside a burning car by some of his own relatives trying to steal his windfall, according to cops. Curtis Dixon had been planning to pawn his wedding ring to pay bills last month when he unknowingly ran into Zach Dereniewski. Oh, it's a TikToker. Don't know who the with 24 million viewers who was pretending to be blind. Dereniewski surprised him with 1,000 for helping him, then arranged a GoFundMe that raised 100,000 and helped buy Dixon a new car. Oh shit. Ew. Oh, is that why they burned the new car then? Well, the elderly man's tears of joy turned into a nightmare when his nephew, Roland Terrell Chapman, allegedly hatched a plan to steal his uncle's windfall, according to a criminal complaint. The plot also played on Dixon's generosity, with the woman stopping him on September 1st and pretending to have car trouble, the complaint said. Dixon kindly offered to drive the woman, later identified as Licia Lopez Martinez, to a home, when an armed man and woman came up to his truck and demanded money or they would kill his wife, the complaint said. He was then tied up in the back of his own car and driven to multiple ATMs where the suspects got him to withdraw $4,400 from his account, according to a 27-page complaint. Jesus. First detained by Fox 2 Detroit. Dixon was driven to his home where the suspects tied up his wife and stole his safe. Once he managed to get free, she called the police, who found Dixon tied up near his burning GMC Yukon, with witnesses saying they had found him inside but pulled him out to safety. The plot was partially revealed when Chapman called his brother, an inmate at the county jail, and bragged about wanting to turn a hustle on his uncle, the affidavit said. Jesus Christ. Are you saying his own fucking... Oh, good shit. His own brother tried to put out a hit on? Yeah, what the fuck? I need some racks real quick, Chapman allegedly said about the money. Using cell phone records and ATM surveillance footage, authorities tracked down the suspects after the kidnapping, they said in the complaint. Chapman Martinez, Kenneth Paul Anderson, as well as Leisha Stroman and her wife Daniqua Stroman were each arrested and charged with conspiracy to commit kidnapping. Dixon had got his windfall when Daranowski pretended to need help, then said he was doing so to find the first kind person to be nice to give $1,000 to. After learning that Dixon's financial troubles and that he planned to pawn his wedding ring to cover a utility bill, Daranowski organized a GoFundMe that raised over 1 million. Man, there's a lot of typos. But I'm just kidding. There's not a lot. Just here and there. And bought him a new car. In follow-up clip posted online, Dixon breaks down crying and hugs his family when the influencer hands him the life-changing amount of money. Oh my God. He kept repeating in the video, "We need more people like Curtis in this world," Daranowski, who goes by MD Motivator online, told Fox 2 Detroit at the time. Everyone can do these small acts because the small acts are what matters. That's where all this money came from. Everyone that had a small amount to give wanted to give it to you because they felt your heart. There you go. Unfortunately, his family decided to do you one differently, right? They decided to do you one differently. All right, let me calm my voice down. Let's watch some of this.
You want to tell us that we can't take painkillers while pregnant because it causes autism? If you want to take all this shit away,
well,
take
I mean,
away
that's
my
not the
right to
only
work. Take away my fucking right to have a fucking job. I don't want to
well,
work.
that's not the only problem.
I don't want to work.
It's the other side
Take
effects
away
that
my
it
right
could
to
cause
work.
to your baby. That's the other problem.
I will gladly sit at home and make a sandwich if it means I don't have to go
Autism
outside
would
this
be the
public
least of your
hellhole every
worries
single
if the baby's
day.
dead, yes?
Everyone's a psycho MAGA.
Yeah, I always be like,
Death is the worst
no
thing you can
ice,
come to.
No ice. No ice. Okay. This is what you expecting, right? Like this? Nah. You ain't getting that. This show no ice right here. And take that.
I wake up and I go to work, and what do I do at work?
What?
I work and work and work, and then I get home and I get on my laptop and I work.
Oh no,
more
dude,
so I
what?
can get a degree.
Dude,
You
it's
know
the nose
why I
ring,
need
man.
that degree?
God damn it.
To work.
Fuck. Scree! Did you just scree? She just went pterodactyl mode. Anyways.
What was
What's
once
this?
a threat is now a reality.
The bill upon
Oh, no.
reconsideration is not passed.
A series of votes, all designed to fund the government, failed overnight. Congress pointing fingers.
Republicans are plunging America into a shutdown.
It's a very reckless decision that Chuck Schumer has made.
President Trump yesterday saying he doesn't want a shutdown, but holding firm.
A lot of good can come down from shutdowns. We can get rid of a lot of things that we didn't want.
Later, the president posting photos of negotiations with
Is that
Democratic
Dr.
leaders Chuck
what?
Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries in the Oval
Is that
Office.
soda?
And then another AI-manipulated video mocking Jeffries.
He's an unserious individual.
Democratic
What do you
leaders calling
mean?
Trump,
Everyone
quote,
has been
erratic and
using
unhinged,
AI video.
and
What
saying
the
that
fuck
instead
are
of
we go-
negotiating, he is, quote, obsessively posting crazy deepfake videos. As Democrats hold out, objecting to health care cuts, many Republicans are not optimistic.
Are
about
they
a deal.
saying the deep
Is there any
fakes
way
that
out?
make funny jokes or make
The
memes
shutdown
out
impacts a
of
broad
people saying
swath
the
of the
dumbest
federal
shit?
government.
Them
750,000
saying that
workers
what?
could face
Look,
furloughs.
it's their
Many
fault
others,
for
like
saying
TSA
what they said.
officers, could be
Look,
forced to
the
come to
AI,
work
the
without
AI
pay.
just works in our favor. Hey, you don't hate the player, hate the fucking
miss, right? So you don't want officers
Go after the companies who made
During the last
these
shutdown,
this
many
kind of
officers called in sick,
technology.
leading
Jesus.
to delays at major airports. Despite the shutdown, most government benefits like student loans, Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security will continue to flow. But many of the workers who administer those programs, like Social Security, will work without pay, which could impact services. National parks and museums could potentially close. The Smithsonian Museum's set to stay open through at least October 6th, but gave no guarantees about what could come after that. All this while President Trump made clear massive federal layoffs are still very much on the table.
But when you shut it down, you have to do layoffs.
Now, many of these agencies are still waking up this morning, grappling with how to handle this shutdown. The National Park Service, for instance, has implemented a plan that they call Make Things as Accessible as Possible. That means outdoor venues like monuments will remain open to the public, but anything indoors that requires staffing will be closed. Greg and Savannah.
All right, Ryan, thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.
If you want to tell us that we can't take
All right, there you have it. Shut up, bitch.
Today, the government shut down for the first time in 6 years. ABC's Olivia Rubin is on Capitol Hill with the latest and what it could mean for you.
Today, Democrats and Republicans arriving on Capitol Hill to a bitter stalemate. Last night, Republicans advancing a bill to temporarily fund the government, but only 2 Democrats joined them, so it failed to pass.
There's still time for Democrats to pass this clean bipartisan bill that's sitting before them, and we encourage our Democrat colleagues to do that.
Democrats' own bill shot down by Republicans, too. They're holding out support until Republicans reverse Medicaid cuts they pushed through in the so-called Big Beautiful Bill and extend Affordable Health Care Act tax credits to stop health care premiums from going up for millions.
Democrats are united in our resolve to make sure that we cancel the cuts. We're in the midst of an incredible crisis, a health care crisis that Republicans have caused.
But there's no sign Republicans will budge either.
What's the healthcare crisis? You want to give illegal aliens fucking healthcare?
The House and the White House. They must have
you want to dip into taxpayer funds to give these illegal fuckheads money
worth of funding for New York City infrastructure on
even though they don't deserve
we
it.
could do things during the shutdown.
Hey, don't they have their own money when they come to America? Oh wait, that's right.
Day, the effects
you guys
of the
give
shutdown
them free shit when they shouldn't get
Hundreds of thousands of employees furloughed. Up to 4 million federal workers could go without pay, including the military. Workers deemed essential, like TSA employees,
especially when they're going to cheat the system like they have been.
Childcare does not take IOUs. Gasoline does not take IOUs. Your house payments do not take IOUs.
Correct.
And with lawmakers back on Capitol Hill this morning, there is more finger pointing than there is problem solving. The last shutdown was 7 years ago and lasted 35 days. Olivia Rubin, ABC News, Capitol Hill.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's gonna be cake. Yeah. So here's the
Rather than work
blaming
with President
game.
Trump and Republicans to get this job done, as our party has done repeatedly in the same situation over the years, Democrats want to play political games with the lives and the livelihoods of Americans.
Republicans wanted to shut the government down. That's no surprise. because for
They wanna
decades,
shut the
Republicans
government.
have
They're
consistently
spending
shut the
they're
government
giving
down
money to
as part of
things
their
we don't want
efforts
them to give
to try
money.
to
We don't want
extract
them
and
to
jam
spend money
their
there. We
extreme
want them to
right-wing
spend
agenda
money how we
down the
want.
throats of the American people.
Do what
The
we
simple truth is
want.
Democrats in Congress have dragged our country into another reckless shutdown to satisfy their far left
Discount
base.
Obama,
That's
you're not
the
doing
truth.
so well.
Whether or not the government remains open or reopens is entirely up to them. There's still time for Democrats to pass this clean bipartisan bill that's sitting before them, and we encourage our Democrat colleagues to do that.
Democrats have repeatedly made clear we are ready to sit down with anyone at any time and at any place in order now to reopen the government, to enact a spending agreement that meets the needs of the American people, and to address the devastating Republican health care crisis.
There you have it. Biden's TSA flagged masked holdouts.
Today on Media Miss Minute, on a TSA watch list for refusing to wear a mask, who the federal government flagged, and why it's just now coming to light. Plus, 2 countries just got downgraded on America's human trafficking watch list, and they are now at risk of U.S. sanctions.
Uh-oh. Sanction.
I'm Craig DeGrelli. In today's Media Miss Minute, 2 stories largely ignored by partisan media outlets. Starting with a story being missed by left-leaning outlets. A Department of Homeland Security investigation found the TSA used counterterrorism-style watch lists to flag Americans who defied COVID mask rules.
Interesting.
And those with loose connections
there you
to
go.
January
TSA
6th.
using
In a
terroristic
2-month span in
mandates on you.
2021, 19
How
people were
tyrannical.
placed on these lists. More than half ended up on no-fly status. They were barred from domestic flights despite posing no credible aviation threat. Now to a story being missed by right-leaning outlets. The State Department has downgraded Brazil and South Africa on its human trafficking watch list, citing weak efforts to fight trafficking. The list is one step above a full blacklist, which comes with sanctions. If both countries do not act, punishment could follow. For more stories missed or minimized by partisan media, download the Straight Arrow
basically
News
what
app
that
and
means
click on
is
the Media Miss
there's
tab.
been too many basically cases of trafficking in those regions.
What was once a
and they need to clean it up.
But, you know, any port in a storm.
What happened here? This.
There's things in life you just can't believe. So you order up a prostitute, right?
Okay, yeah.
This prostitute lives with his mother, by the way.
Oh.
He's got a massive criminal
Oh, it's a
history,
he.
a 21-year criminal
Wait,
history
what?
with
It's a he
31 criminal
prostitute? I'm sorry,
charges. So
what?
you order up a prostitute.
I don't know if I want that kind of
and
prostitute.
that's what you think you're getting. Now, when you look at that, you go, wow, that's pretty rough, but, you know, any port in a storm. And then the next morning when you wake up, you find out this is who it is.
they literally fucking cracked us. They immediately fucking smiled when that shit happened.
Yeah. We call that coyote ugly. You see, he's laying on your arm
Jesus
in bed. You got rough last night,
everyone's
but I've
cracking a
sobered
fucking
up.
smile.
I think I'll just chew my arm off and ease away so I don't disturb him or wake him up. All right, so you think you're buying this, you're getting this. He's got 31 criminal charges, and heck, if you're lucky, he doesn't kill you overnight.
Jesus fuck. Dude, Grady, just
But then you
Grady
got
Judd is too fucking
Antavion
good.
Harrison. You order up. This is a real professional. $1,000 for full service.
Oh, what kind of
no
service?
condom.
Oh.
This person's already on felony probation.
Oh, what?
They show up and you go, hey. Next morning, you wake up.
Oh no!
There there he is.
Oh, jeez.
At this point in time, you call your brother. You say, "Do I have a surprise for
Yeah.
you? Come get him."
They're cross-dressing. Yeah.
This is what we're seeing in
They're
these undercover
yay.
operations. The strangest deviant conduct you can imagine.
It seems like there's
And then there is Rodrigo Molina and Duez.
It seems like there's
from New
been
York.
a change
This
in
is what you
crime
ordered. She's here
choices.
illegally from
Being
Venezuela. $700.
Fucking
Well, she
cross-dress.
is.
Wake up next to the
This is what you
person and
wake
try
up
to
to.
kill them and steal their shit or whatnot. Fuck.
This is what
There
we're trying
was
to do
another
is
case like
protect
that.
people from this
There
outrageous
were some
conduct
cases like
because
this
they have
we
no
we
idea
talked about on
many
stream.
times when
Oh
they
God,
show
it was
up what they're getting.
Right, it was that one case where that black where right, it was the guy who was in the mat, right, he was playing he was doing like whiteface basically. He was acting like a white guy, but he was actually a black guy. He killed two men to try and steal from them. Oh Jesus. Oh man, it seems like there's been a spring of these cases. It's happening for some reason. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. I don't fucking why. I guess they're trying to look for easy targets. That's the only reason why they would fucking. Oh man. Trump mocks Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries. It's okay, discount Obama. It's okay. Don't worry. You'll be fine. An AI generated video after failed governor shutdown meeting. President Trump used an AI generated video to mock Senator Chuck Murder Schumer, Democrat of New York, and Republican Hakeem Jeffries, Democrat of New York as well. On Monday, hours after he met, and New York is a fucking shit state, by the way. On Monday, hours after he met with Democratic congressional leaders at the White House to discuss the looming government shutdown. The faux footage posted by Trump on Truth Social shows Jeffries depicted with a mustache and sombrero, standing silently next to Schumer, who in a fake voice argues in favor of giving illegal aliens free healthcare as part of an effort to court new voters for the Democratic Party. A traditional Mexican folk song plays over the 35-second video, for which the White House appears to serve as the backdrop. Schumer and Jeffries both slammed Trump over the post. If you think your shutdown is a joke, it just proves that we all know you can't negotiate. You can only throw tantrums, Schumer. I'm sorry, but the real tantrum throwers are you guys. You guys don't want to fucking do anything. I mean, it's just like Biden, right? You guys are sleepy Biden too. Don't want to do anything. Just want to sit on your asses and do nothing, right? Paid to do nothing, right? I guess that's just how it is. Sharing the digitally altered video. Bigotry will get you nowhere, Jeffries tweeted. Cancel the cuts. Lower the costs. Save healthcare. We are not backing down. When you say lower the cost, I thought they already lowered the cost. I guess they want lower cost to certain things they want. Alright. And when they say cancel the cuts, they want to cut certain things they want. Also, when they say save healthcare, they want to save illegal alien healthcare. Because that is a thing. We are not backing down. The White House did not immediately respond to the Post's request for comment. Trump posted the fake clip about 4 hours after the Democratic congressional leaders emerged from the White House and said very large differences remain over cuts to various healthcare programs, with just over 24 hours left to pass legislation to avert a government shutdown. Also, if you do give these illegal aliens healthcare, how do you know you're gonna get your fucking money back? Right? Will you ever get your money back from these illegal aliens? I don't think so. It just sounds like a money laundering, black market bullshit trade thing going on right there, right? Bigotry. Oh, we already read that. Republicans have accused Democrats of wanting to provide illegal migrants access to government subsidized healthcare programs as part of their pitch to keep the government open. I mean, it's true, though. In a sense, they have been doing that, have they not? I claim Democrats have denied Vice President Trump J.D. Vance, who attended the... I mean, why would you leave the border, like, fully open during Biden administration and then start asking for all of these things, right? I wonder. That sounds fucking suspicious, don't it, you fucking cunts? Anyways. Who attended the meeting with Vice President J.D. Vance, who attended the meeting with Trump, Schumer, Jeffries, and Republican congressional leaders, told reporters after the get-together that he believes the government was headed into a shutdown. Lawmakers face an 11:59 p.m. Tuesday deadline to pass legislation to keep government funded. If no bill is passed after the deadline, all non-essential government operations will cease for the first time since the 35-day shutdown in late December 2018 and early January 2019. Oh, right? Towards the end of Trump's presidency. Right. For apparently that, right, for that term. Anyways, there you have it. They're a bunch of fucking pieces of shit. Senile old fuckheads who just, right, they literally don't want Trump to enact anything. Right, because they basically want to stop Trump and not have him, right, get too much spotlight. Right, they're trying to stop him from doing that. Right, in a way, they're trying to destroy Trump's legacy, right? Wikipedia co-founder says online encyclopedia has been completely corrupted by woke ideology. And it has been. I mean, you can see Wikipedia now. You see all the bullshit that's on there. Wikipedia, I mean, half of the shit is not even correct. Oh, I mean, I shouldn't say half. Maybe like 30%, maybe. Wikipedia's co-founder warned that the site has been corrupted by woke ideology in a blistering tirade against censorship. Larry Sanger, 57, said the site's original mission to deliver balanced information has been hijacked by a powerful, politically driven agenda. Sanger co-founded the free online encyclopedia with Jimmy Wales in 2001 with the goal of building a global platform that offered diverse political, religious, and cultural perspectives. He left the project the following year, and in 2 decades since, Wikipedia has grown to the largest written collection of knowledge in human history. But Sanger warned that the platform has now been completely corrupted and in censoring right-wing and conservative voices. The platform recently found itself in hot water after allegations it downplayed the murder of Ukrainian refugee Irina Zarutska. Correct, they did downplay it. They downplayed it real fucking big. Also, the judge that was overlooking that, the criminal right convict fuckhead, yeah, fucking released that piece of shit again for some reason into a hearing to get mentally evaluated, right? Actually, they didn't even say that he was getting mentally evaluated. They just said, oh, we released him. So it's like, yeah, thanks for not giving more information, you fucking cunts. But yeah, as you can see, there's been there's been issues of information hiding or not telling the whole story, right? Deleted the entry about her death. In the 23 years since, and in the last few years in particular, the standards that inspired the company have been sacrificed in favor of ideology, Singer wrote in an essay on the Free Press. In his detailed essay, I founded Wikipedia. Here's how to fix it. Singer outlines 9 key problems that that have allowed information to be shaped by ideological biases, as well as a proposed solution. This is Larry Singer. Irina Zarutska. Yeah, yeah, the killing of Irina Zarutska. Why don't you say the murder of? She was murdered. Come on. We warned them today the site favors a handful of dominant views as consensus, typically who's held by the most powerful editors rather than reflect a fair balance of many voices. These editors uphold a ideological system bias, according to Sanger, who coined the term GAS to describe it: globalist, academic, secular, progressive. That's the whatever terminology they use now, I guess. Sanger said this narrow group dominates the content and controls the accessible information, especially when it comes to religion, philosophy, cultural views. Just last month, Wikipedia faced accusations of trying to downplay the fatal stabbing of Irina Zarutska after users attempted to delete and heavily edit the article. The 23-year-old Ukrainian refugee died on August 22nd after a man sitting behind her on a light rail train in North Carolina suddenly attacked, stabbing her 3 times in the neck. Weeks later, a Wikipedia editor tried to delete the entry about her death, alleging the incident did not meet the website's notability requirements, according to the Free Press. The notability requirements state a topic must receive significant coverage in multiple reliable outlets before it is eligible to receive its own Wikipedia page. The platform's editors were accused of having removed the name of Zarutska's alleged attacker from the article, as well as references to his race and the phrase career criminal. Well, because they don't want, right? Because they don't want to say those things, right? And you can tell. Right, because it would hurt their narrative, right? It would hurt their agenda. That's the only reason why. Editors also argued whether the incident should be described as a killing or a murder, according to the outlet. His article received nearly 350 revisions in just 24 hours, and the editors debated about deleting it altogether, Wikipedia stated. Though the platform is volunteer-run, just 62 accounts wield the most powerful and can appoint or remove admin and oversee problem editors, according to Sanger. Yet only 4.5% of these powerful accounts use their real full names. A concern Sanger highlights given the significant influence on Wikipedia's published content. He claimed that anyone challenging the carefully curated narrative is often shut down and edited out. Oh man. Kind of sounds like Trump when he was kicked off on a bunch of platforms, yes? Or Alex Jones, right? With their views dismissed as unwelcome minority or fringe opinions. So here we go. We're talking about people canceling freedom of speech in a sense, or trying to cancel people from saying, right? Basically, just things they don't, things that would tick them off, or right, right. Tensions escalated in 2018 when an anonymous editor created a list called Reliable Sources, Perennial Sources, which now determines which sources are accepted or banned on Wikipedia. Okay. Sanger claimed that this list favors left-wing media while attempting to block right-wing and religious sources from appearing on the site. Which is weird because you have some of the Democrats or some of the left-wing people who are religious too. So it's weird for them to start blocking religious sources, right? Right? Isn't that a little strange? Anyways, you know that conservative outlet, the Daily Caller, is labeled completely unusable, while Fox News is deemed generally unreliable, apparently. Effectively given preference to the left-leaning sources for Wikipedia's millions of readers. One of Sanger's additional concern is how easily he claims users can receive lifetime bans, sometimes just for having an unusual username or expressing a different political opinion. Correct. I mean, just look at what happened to Charlie Kirk, right? He expressed a opposing opinion to the Democrat viewpoint or to the Libertarian viewpoint, and for whatever reason, they wanted him dead. When Wikipedia launched, Sanger also created the ignore all rules policy as a playful way to welcome new users. However, the founder believes it should now be scrapped in light of what he deems abuse of the policy. Wikipedia's authors and editors can also remain nameless, potentially voiding any accountability. So you can see that it could be, right, you could see that some of the authors and editors would be biased, right, in a sense. Among his solutions, Sanger recommended abandoning the consensus model, as well as eliminating the approved sources list and returning to broader, clear marked citations to allow readers to determine their own conclusions. I mean, with Wikipedia, you could do like kind of like what community notes, like Twitter does, right? Just community note people. He also believes there should be a formal editorial legislature elected by the community with the authority to make key decisions and guide the platform's direction. Oh, well, see. There you have it. Just make community notes. Just have a team committed to doing like fact checking stuff. I don't know. He also believes there should be a formal editorial legislature elected by the, oh wait, I already read that. Sanger also floated the idea of adopting a community notes style. Oh, there you go. See, they already they already know. Like the one used on X and X. I didn't even have to read this already. Jesus. Yeah, but yeah, exactly. The problems is the moderators, right? You already have an issue with Reddit, right? You have an issue with Blue Skies, which is heavily fucking ran by crazy left-wing people. But yeah. Yeah. There you have it. Anyways, that will do it for that article reading and news catch up. I will leave all these sources in the description and whatnot, so you can look at them. Anyways, have fun. Do your own research. See ya.